to subscribe. We back with another one. We back with another one. Alright. So make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Hey, become a member. I finally got my first member 7 days ago. Become a member. Alright, when the season start, we're gonna start doing members only content. Alright, I got my first member 7 days ago. Alright, so become a member, y'all. When the season start, we're gonna start doing members only content. All right, for Colorado and for the Browns. So become a member, y'all. All right. So let's make sure everything is good. Let's make sure everything is good, man. And we got a goal today, 5 super chats. A goal today is 5 super chats. Let's see if we can hit that goal. All right, let's see if we can hit that goal. Other than that, we're going to talk about it. We're about to talk about it. Hold on real quick. Hold on real quick. Let me make sure everything is good. Let's make sure everything is good. Hold on, y'all.
Travelers swear by this one trick. What's up with that?
Hold on real quick. Come on, man. Come on, man. Hold on. Make sure that everything is good before we start doing it. Let's see. All right. Everything looking good right now. What up, y'all? Let's talk about it. All right. So it's been settled, y'all. We know who's starting, okay? We know who's starting this tomorrow versus Chicago Bears, and we know who's starting next week versus this Buffalo Bills. All right. So if you ain't know, let's talk about it. So Todd Monken made his decision a couple. Was it Thursday? He made his decision that Deshaun Watson will start tomorrow versus Chicago Bears, and then Shedeur will play the third quarter. So Deshaun would get first and second quarter, and Shedeur will play third quarter tomorrow versus Chicago Bears. Then somebody else, probably Dylan Gabriel and Green, will do the fourth quarter. And then next week versus the Buffalo Bills, Shedeur will start with the first half, and then Deshaun with the third quarter, and then again fourth quarter probably alternate between Green and Dylan Gabriel. All right, now we got that out the way. Okay, now we got all the starting stuff out the way. We ain't got to wonder who's going to start which week. It's already out there, y'all. It's already out there. Now, it's time. It's time to put up or shut up now, y'all. No matter all the stuff that people been talking about, the tracker, all that, it don't matter no more. These 2 games, this weekend and next weekend, is going to determine who is the starter. That's what Todd Monken been saying for a while, and I believe that's what it's going to be. This weekend, and next weekend going to determine who is the starter, man. Huh? Who that is? My boy got time today. What up with you? Shedeur start Bills joint practice. We'll know who's the starter by who gets the first team reps. I mean, Shedeur started against the Buffalo Bills. It don't matter. I mean, on next Saturday, period. But yeah, they do got to do a joint practice. I mean, I don't know. People are saying that. I know what you're saying. Depending on who get the most reps, I guess in a joint practice, that's probably who the starter is. I'm not sure. You might be right. You're not the only person thinking like that, my boy. But hey, we gonna see, man. We gonna see. Tomorrow it's up, man. Tomorrow it's up, y'all. The wait is over. We gonna see what's happening, how far Deshaun Watson has came, how far his processing has came. Because, you know, the speed of the game is not practice. It's not the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to see if Deshaun Watson has, came along enough, came around the corner when it comes to processing. So we're going to see, man. We're going to see what's, tomorrow is up, man. Tomorrow is going down. All right? And we ain't got to wait no more. We ain't got to wonder. It's going down. So we're going to see who performed better tomorrow. And then we got another week. And then, I don't know. What you think? You think if after this week and next week, do you believe the starter does not play in the third preseason game? If they pick a starter after next week game, do you think that starter still plays in the third preseason game, or he don't play at all? That's kind of interesting. I seen people say that. I seen people say that whoever the starter is after next week game, right, preseason game, that's quarterback most likely won't play in the third preseason game. Now I don't know how true that is. This is just speculation. People are just talking about it. They're just saying, they're having conversation, and I'm not sure. But they might be right. Depending on if they really make a starter after next weekend, will that starter play in the third preseason game? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely gonna have to look into that. But tomorrow is tomorrow. We gonna look forward to tomorrow. Now, what we need to see. He says Monken also says starter is playing first versus Patriots. What you mean? Oh, the third preseason game? That's the third preseason game, right? Okay, cool. Okay, so starters play against the Patriots. Okay, then the quarterback might play then. Then the starting quarterback might end up playing maybe a couple snaps versus the Patriots, the third preseason game then. All right. Okay. All right, so what we gonna look for? What we looking for tomorrow? What are we looking for tomorrow? All right, so we're looking for who can be the most consistent. Now, you need help, right? You do need help. You need the receivers to catch the ball. You need the offensive line to block and stuff like that, right? So that's out of your control. But can you place the ball where it need to be? Can you throw the ball away when it's time to throw the ball? Can you make the right read? Can you do your check downs? All that's going to be looking for in tomorrow's game, especially on the starter Deshaun Watson. Let's talk about the heat and pressure that Deshaun Watson is under. I'm not saying personally, I'm just saying outside the noise and everything. They are really going to be looking at if Deshaun Watson is going to, going to make some strides because he's just now coming back. Now, they saying in practice, the outside and the deep throws is money. They saying over the middle is where he throw most of his interceptions at. Okay, that's what they said. They saying over the middle is where he throw most of his interceptions at. So the outside and deep ball, they say that's pretty good. He's pretty good at that. But they saying over the middle is where the most where he throw the most interceptions or almost picked off balls at. So we're going to see if that's going to be a factor in tomorrow's game. Will he be able to pick them apart going over the middle? Because that they saying in practice, over the middle is where most of his almost interceptions or his interception balls has been, is over the middle. So that's going to be something I know that G. Bush and a lot of people who report on the Browns media, they're going to be looking forward to see how does he perform throwing the ball over the middle, right? How he's going to perform when the blitz come. He's going to be a little shaky when the blitz come? Is he going to be able to get the ball out? What is he going to do? So it's going to be a lot of eyes on Deshaun Watson tomorrow to see how he performed first time going against another team in what 2.5 years, something like that. They're going to see how he performs. Now, it's still a preseason game, so I understand that. He's under evaluation to win the starting job. He's under evaluation to win the starting job for the Cleveland Browns, right? So it's a lot of pressure coming back from these injuries. That's one. And he was able to overcome that, right? Then trusting your body to train back and do certain drills, he's overcame that. And then he started off training camp a little rocky. Then he picked it up towards the end. So this is it, right? We're going to see how it all pans out tomorrow. Can Deshaun Watson do enough to win the starting job? A lot of people want to see. And there's a lot of Cleveland media that don't want Deshaun Watson for their own reasons, because they holding what have you done for me lately. I get it. Let me see. I drove by Monken's house and there was a ceramic horse head and the trash wrapped in it, a 2 jersey. Who is that? Raw. What up, Raw Havana? Nah, that would never happen, man. Nah, they would never throw. He would never throw Deshaun. Todd Monken would never throw. Never throw Shedeur Sanders' gift away. Come on, man. He would never throw that gift away in a 2 jersey too. You know how disrespectful that is? To throw the gift away inside of the jersey? That would be crazy, man. That'd be crazy, man. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. But he won't do that. I know they just trolling, man. I know they just playing. He would never do that. But let's see, man. Let's see what's going on. All right, so tomorrow, Deshaun Watson, let's see what you got, man. Let's see if you can just make it look good. You ain't got to be crazy, but make it look good, man. Because, you know, when Shedeur get in there, he ready. When Shedeur get in there, he ready to do this all day. Shedeur been waiting. He been waiting to get it on. All right. Let's get to some of these. Let's get to some of these videos, man. Hold on, y'all. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold on. My thing at, bro. Yeah. All right, hold on. Damn, they keep. Dennis Schroeder keep getting traded, bro. That's crazy. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold up. All right, hold on. Here we go. Let's get to some of these videos, man. Let's get to some of these videos. All right. Here we go. Let's go.
Can I give you devil's advocate? Yeah. All he does is get in the way of the future.
This is 92.3 The Fan. They are saying Deshaun Watson is the reason why the Browns are where they at. Do you agree or disagree? Get them likes up, share the video, subscribe, and help us get to our goal. 5 super chats. Our goal is 5 super chats today. Who want to be the first one? They say Deshaun Watson gets in the way of the future. Do you agree or disagree? Let's go.
He's been getting in the way of the future. Yeah. All he does is get in the way of the future. He's been getting in the way of the future for the last couple of years now. Because if I'm arguing against myself, if I'm in a mirror, I'm going to go, Ken, you say you want him to do well. If he does well, and you also say, Kenny, you don't think he's going to do that well and he's not going to play a full season. If you think all those things, that all he's doing is hurting our chances in the future. He's getting in the way of Shedeur Sanders, and he's also messing up draft stock. That's the argument.
Hold on, man. My bad. Internet. All right, here we go.
That's given. Because there are plenty of people who have subscribed to it going, yeah, you know what? We are in the precipice of another football season. We're excited about the football season, but we're really looking forward to what we're going to find out of the draft for 2027. And that is absolutely fair. I'm not ripping on any of those folks. I would like to enjoy some Browns football and see whether or not we can give some people some hell. That's part of the reason why I'd like Deshaun Watson to do well. But I think there's a lot of people going, yeah, you can wish in one hand, et cetera, et cetera. You don't need to do that. We move on. All he can do is get in the way.
All right. This is 92.3 The Fan, Anthony Lima, and I think his name is Ken. Is Deshaun Watson getting in the way getting in the way of the future of the Browns? No. Your organization signed up for this. You can't blame Deshaun Watson without going after the organization who signed him to the deal. So I don't understand, and y'all noticed this last year. He's not in the way of Shedeur. He's on the team. He was on the team before Shedeur got there. The owners kept him around. They could have tried to trade him this year if they wanted to. They kept him. So it's not Deshaun Watson in the way. The organization want him still to be there. After they told y'all they was done with him, they end up changing their mind. So why you so mad at Deshaun Watson? He's in the way of Shedeur. No, he's not. He was a quarterback. He ended up getting hurt. They changed their mind, and now he's still the quarterback, and they're giving him a chance. I don't see what the big problem is. Why are you so upset that your organization giving Deshaun Watson a chance? What's the big deal? I know you over him, but the organization obviously changed their mind. So I don't believe he's getting in the way of the future. How is it? This is last year, and again, Deshaun Watson only they presented, they came together and they made a deal. So it's not just Deshaun Watson. The organization gave him that money because they believed in him. Because he was at the Texans, he was cooking up. But you always got to remember, a quarterback is just a quarterback. But for them to be the top of the echelon, they need the offensive line, running back, receivers. They need all of that to work out in tandem. Then all they got to do is do the reads and deliver the ball. But if they ain't got no receivers, the offensive line not blocking, you ain't got no running game, it's going to be very, very hard for that quarterback to flourish. Now you got some quarterbacks they could they could do a little running around and escape, but still the receivers still got to catch the ball at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So I don't believe he's getting in the way. I just think they just want him gone. They basically just want him gone. That's all they really. They don't want him on the team anymore. You know what I'm saying? They don't want him on the team anymore. They want him gone. So they're just gonna just make up excuses or try to find a way. Get him off my team. But again, it don't matter what you think. It's all about with the owner. All right, let's go to another one.
Before the ball is snapped, Deshaun has been the most consistent performer.
All right, this is about like pre-snap and stuff like that. What Deshaun Watson is good at and what Shedeur is good at with not. Okay, this is a caller calling in.
And that side of it.
My bad, y'all. My bad. Hold on, I ain't mean to do that. What the heck just happened? Hold up. What the heck? Where'd it go? Hold on. I gotta go to. Where's it at? All right, there we go.
Before the ball is snapped, Deshaun has been the most consistent performer in that side of it. I think that once the ball has been snapped, Shedeur had been the most consistent performer in that regard. But I was
okay. I did hear people say that. G. Bush said that too. Shout out to G. Bush in the barbershop. G. Bush said that too. Pre-snap, they say it's Deshaun Watson. Post-snap, it's Shedeur Sanders. And that's what he just said. He said pre-snap, Deshaun Watson looks better. Post-snap, Shedeur look better. Okay, so there's other people saying that too.
Over the course of the last week, starting, and now it'll be, by the time he takes the field on Saturday, it'll be 10 days. The last 10 days, Deshaun Watson has been really good. And he's kind of got that bounce in the step back. He's throwing the ball very, very well to all three levels. I think his arm looks very strong. He's throwing a tight.
What up, Angela? What up, baby? Be getting ready for the season. So we got to start. We got to be back, man. We getting ready for the season, Angel. You know what I'm saying? So we got to turn it up. We finna turn it all the way up. Thank you for tuning in. Hope everything good with you. The season almost here for Colorado and goddamn Cleveland, man. So we got to turn it up. We finna turn this junk up. All right, let's go back.
Kind of got that bounce in the step back. He's throwing the ball very, very well to all three levels. I think his arm looks very strong. He's throwing a tight spiral. Now we got spin rate thanks to Sam Darnold. But I thought he looked very good throwing the ball. He's looked confident. He's looked decisive. And he's really been able to kind of drill the ball in there. Shedeur has improved on everything pre-snap over the course, just like Deshaun has improved.
Okay, so what he's saying is, this last week, Deshaun Watson has just made a crazy leap from reads, arm strength, spirals, pre-snap, post-snap. He's just been going crazy. And he's saying, he's talking about Shedeur right now.
Post-snap, Shedeur's improved pre-snap, and Shedeur Sanders throws a great deep ball. He is just has a knack for being very accurate on those balls down the field. Throws them a little bit like Jeff Blake for those people who have been watching the National Football League
hell yeah.
for some time.
All right, so he said Shedeur has came a long way, like night and day for his pre-snap. Remember how they keep saying pre-snap, pre-snap? They said he came night and day with the pre-snap, and everything that they said wasn't good. Throwing the ball away, getting the ball out. They said he's night and day with that pre-snap, night and day, and he said he throws one of the best deep balls. He said Shedeur got one of the best deep balls.
Look at that moon ball, gets it up high, drops it into the bucket. We saw the throw that he made to Isaiah Bond last week, or at the end of practice, I want to say a couple days ago. It feels like last week. It was one of the best balls of camp. Great catch by Isaiah Bond, who's had a very nice camp as well. But both of these guys, I think, have given you reason for optimism in terms of their ability to hit chunk plays and move this offense. I think the guy that's going to...
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm with him on that. They both show you they can definitely throw the deep ball. They definitely can, hit short passes as well. So, it's a battle, man. I know it's a battle. People are like, name your starter now. Nah, let him. This is not Kevin Stefanski, everybody. I know this is not Kevin Stefanski. He says it's going to be a competition, and I'm glad he letting it go all the way down to the end. It's not Kevin Stefanski, man.
Ultimately win this job will be the one that gets them in and out of the huddle, and that while mixing in those chunk plays, the layups can be layups. Because in the National Football League, as a quarterback, those layups have to be layups. That's kind of the bread and butter of your whole operation. And when you are able to hit chunk plays on top of that, that's when you become really a good quarterback in this league. The best part about it for whoever ends up being the starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns is that the supporting cast around them is as good as it has been in a long, long time. I mean, with Boston and Concepcion and with Judy and with Bond and with Fannin and with Judkins and Sampson shown a lot catching the ball out of the backfield, which he was very good at last year. You've got to feel good about the skill talent around the quarterbacks for the first time probably since you go back to when we had Nick Chubb and Jarvis and Odell. This is the first time we've had that kind of a group around. Before the ball is...
All right, so he's saying they both have improved on things that they was lacking in the beginning of training camp, and they are both night and day on the good side. And then he's saying whoever wins the starting job is going to have a great time because the supporting cast is very, very good. Hey, I'm with him on that. I'm with him on that one. I'm definitely with him on that. I'm definitely with him on that. So we're going to have to see, man. We definitely going to see what's going on. Hold on.
Before the ball is snapped,
let's see. Let's see what they got right here. Hold on.
There's no time to be hopeful than when the record is 0.
All right. Angel says ESPN still with the negativity about two, but it was all love about Mendoza first game. Oh, what they say? What the ESPN say? I didn't see it. What the ESPN say? What they say? I didn't see it. I didn't see what ESPN said. I seen the clips of Mendoza. I did see the little clips of Mendoza for a preseason game the other day. I seen it. It was a good. He did pretty good. I seen it. I don't know what ESPN said, but I did see the Mendoza highlights from his preseason game yesterday. He did pretty good while he was in there. I forgot how many snaps he had. I know he scored a touchdown. He made some nice reads and all of that. So yeah, I don't know what ESPN said though. What they say?
1-0. And when the book...
Hold on. My bad. Hold on.
There's no time to be hopeful than when the record is 0-0. And when the book still is to be written on the 2026 season, I think that at this point, let's just see if anyone seizes the job. Unlike Minnesota, where I feel like the competition was never really a competition, and it was all set up for Kyler Murray to be named the starter this week, I would say, from the moment they signed him in March. This truly is a competition, and I think Todd Monken is waiting patiently for now for someone to declare himself the winner. And it dawned on me yesterday, it makes sense that Deshaun's getting the first start because it's not at home. And it gives Shedeur a great opportunity. Unless Deshaun just blows things away against the Bears tomorrow, the fans are going to be clamoring for Shedeur to really put his best foot forward and take the competition. So ordinarily, I think the guy who...
Oh, yeah, you're not the only one saying that. A lot of people. He said Todd McShay had the audacity to say that if Shedeur can't beat out Watson, then maybe he really 5th round pick. Oh, he said that. Yeah, they've been saying that for a while. Angel, they keep saying that. They keep saying that. Even Cleveland media keeps saying that. If you can't beat Deshaun out, hey man, hey, what's going on? But if he does beat Deshaun, it's just Deshaun Watson. Oh, washed up Deshaun Watson. So you already know, Angel, man, when it comes to Shedeur, they're going to say things like that because for some reason, I don't know why, they just want to keep saying stuff like that. He can't help who his teammate is. He didn't pick his teammate. He got drafted and Deshaun happened to be there. It's not his fault. But of course, they're going to say, you can't beat him, you must really not be good. But if you do beat him, it ain't that big of a deal anyway because it's only Deshaun Watson. They want everything hard for Shedeur for some reason. Why? Why do everything for Shedeur got to be hard? No, like, it is not his fault that Deshaun Watson had a lot of injuries. What they got to do with him? Nothing. So I don't understand. You should be able to beat Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson is a veteran. So don't get it twisted. He still got that muscle memory. As you've seen this last week, his muscle memory start coming back. They act like he wasn't a good quarterback. Like, bro, he had injuries. And let's stop acting like Cleveland Browns was just so good and he messed everything up. They even blaming the losses, like the lost seasons, on Deshaun Watson. It ain't all Deshaun Watson while y'all was losing. They had I forgot his name. What's his name? Jason J, whatever his name is on Ultimate Browns. It's all Deshaun Watson. You act like your team was just built to win and the quarterback play was the only thing bad. Like, come on, man. I don't know what they got against Deshaun Watson, man, and Shedeur Sanders as quarterback, but they are crazy. I get it. He was injured. I understand. He's been injured, so he could not perform. But let's not act like the teams was just so built. Like everything was ready to go, but the quarterback. That's the thing I don't get. They keep acting like everything was ready to go except the quarterback, and Deshaun Watson was the one messing it up. I just don't understand that, man. I don't get that. Watson should beat out the 5th round with no problem. Now, that's how they should look at it. Salute to Got Time Today. That's how they should look at it. Why can't be Deshaun Watson, the veteran, beating out the second year quarterback? Why he gotta beat out the veteran? Well, because he been injured and he sucks. That's all they keep saying, y'all. He sucks. Like, bro, do you know if Deshaun Watson go to like a ready-made team, his own? Do y'all know that? Once he get all his confidence and muscle memory back, all you got to do is place him on a team that got they structure together. He gonna go out there and go crazy, and they know that. That's the reason why the Browns picked him up, because they know what he do. That's why they picked him up. That's why they gave him all that money, because they know what he do. But guess what? They brought him to the Browns that was not built like the Texans. The Texans had the weapons. The Texans had that offense ready to go. And all he had to do is play quarterback. Let's not act like they know why he picked him up. I hate why they act like they don't know why. You know why they picked him up. The Texans was out there making noise. They had the receivers that they was blocking, and he was doing his 1-2 step. Read, gone, take off. Had the receivers, Hopkins and all them, they was going crazy on everybody. They know why they picked him up, man. But when you go to a different team, different environment, it might not work out. It don't mean he ain't good no more. Going to the Cleveland Browns just didn't work out. Why they can't look at it like that, y'all? Going to the Browns just didn't work out. Why they just can't look at it like that? Why I gotta be, oh man, you messed up everything? And no, the office and his agent came to an agreement. They said, yes, we'll give you all this money because we see what you're doing over there. They trying to blackball you. We need a quarterback and we like your style of quarterback. But they forgot that they didn't build a team, a team that's ready for a quarterback right now. That's something they didn't do. Okay, so we just gotta respect that they didn't do it. Okay, fine. But to act like, Deshaun was just, you're just horrible, man. Okay, he had his moments where he didn't play up to what he used to look like. That's fine. But he's playing for the goddamn Browns. Yes, you can critique all his bad throws. I get it. Critique all his bad throws, his processing. But he still was playing for the Browns at the end of the day. They act like the Browns is ready, a championship ready team, or look like championship ready team, and all they needed was a quarterback. I don't know why they keep acting like that. It's just weird, man. It's weird. They blame everything on Deshaun. Deshaun Watson just need to get off my team. I I think he might be glad to get off your team. Don't get it twisted. I know he likes it there because he's been there for years, but don't act like he probably would be happy as hell to get out of there.
Guy who gets the first crack at starting a preseason game has the inside track. I just can't help but wonder whether under these circumstances the Browns wanted Shedeur to get the home start, Deshaun to get the road start, and if it was flipped, home first then away, it would be Shedeur starting that first game. So I think they want Shedeur to seize the job, and Deshaun
Hold on.
continues to be that foil aimed at getting the most out of Shedeur to get him to perform in the practice sessions like he performs under the lights in a real game. And the Colts.
All right, do you agree with this guy? This guy believed they set this up on purpose so Shedeur can win the job. Do y'all agree with that? He believed the front office and the coaches set this up like this on purpose, where Shedeur can play at home and get all the, get all the love and all of that, and he could play good and win the job. Some people believe that if Deshaun Watson started at the Buffalo, that he would get booed, and that's why. I'm not Todd Monken, so I don't know what's going on. But some people believe that they did that. They did that on purpose, so Deshaun Watson won't get booed. Angel says they are lying about now they're lying about Shedeur not moving fast enough with the plays. Yeah, they were saying that. I don't know how true that is, but they have been saying that Shedeur is moving faster. I don't know how true that is. Monken is getting Monken is going to do whatever that helps him keep the job. Nope, don't believe that. So Angela, you don't believe that they set this up on purpose? You don't believe they have Shedeur starting second because you know the fan base love him, the community love him, and it's about to be a pandemonium next weekend? You don't believe that? Well, that's what some people believe. I really don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to believe, but that's what some people believe, man.
Should I read and
Hold on. Some people believe that.
should I read it?
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let's go to Ultimate Browns for a minute. Let's go to Cleveland Ultimate Browns. You know, they have some stuff to talk about. He said, "Yeah, I can't believe that part." Oh, okay.
Okay, love everything they did. First of all, for all the like Jay is our resident prospect hoarder. They're obsessed with prospects, even though most don't.
My bad. That's the wrong one. Hold on, y'all. Hold up. Shorts.
Moving around. The thing that I'm alarmed about is
there are times, and Zach talked about.
Hold on. Where's it at? No, that's Cavs.
That.
Well, it's official. Deshaun Watson will be the week 1.
Hold up, y'all. Hold on. Okay, let's listen to G. Bush real quick.
Here's what happens inside your kidneys when you take 2 Brazil.
It's time to get to it.
All right.
We waited all off season. We talked about quarterbacks ad nauseum. Now we do what real people do. That's get into the games. When we get back, we're going to tell you exactly what to expect. I don't even know kind of what to expect from Deshaun Watson, what you hope to see in Shedeur Sanders, and how football season starts now. And we tired of the narratives. It's time to get to it. We're going to do it on the fastest 30 minutes in the entire sports world. You already know. Shedeur Sanders has to show. He's going to probably play in the third quarter. We'll get to some of the interesting things that I think Shedeur Sanders needs to think.
All right. She said they look like they hate it. Oh, hold on. Got time to say that I don't know what more they're trying to get out of Shedeur. Dude already outplayed Watson and won the last day. Oh yeah, got time today. I don't know, man. I think they got their game plan and they sticking to it. They got their game plan, they sticking to it, and I just think that just let it play out, man. Let it play out, baby. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of Cleveland media still I don't know, y'all. I just don't understand why they don't want Shedeur to be the guy, bro. I don't get it, man. I'm not talking about Todd Monken. I'm talking about the Cleveland media, bro. They really don't want our boy to be the franchise guy. Something is wrong with them. They really believe the next guy is going to be loved by the whole community and everything. Like, I don't know, man. But yeah, Shedeur definitely, I don't mind it being a competition, man. I'm glad it came down like this. I'm glad Deshaun Watson got better towards the end. So and yeah. So all that stuff was cool doing but now this is it. You get a half, I get a quarter, then I get a half, you get a quarter. And that's it. We gonna see all of that stuff. All that stuff before tomorrow. It was cool, it was nice. It don't matter no more, y'all. It don't matter no more. It's about preseason game. You get the half, I get a quarter. I get a half, you get a quarter. So we're going to see what he look like for 2 quarters tomorrow. We're going to see. Then Shedeur come in for 1 quarter. We're going to see how it all look tomorrow, man. We're going to see how it look. All right? So all the Deshaun people pull up. All the Shedeur people pull up, and we all is going to have a powwow and see what it is. Right? We're going to see what it is. We're going to see what it is. But you like G. Bush said, if this start happening, oh, man. If this start happening, if he start doing this, if he out there, if he start doing this, it's over. It's over with. Do not let him start doing. If he put this up there, it's on. You know what I'm saying? Like G. Bush said, if he start doing this, it's over. it's over with, dog. It's over with. Let me see. All right, she said they look like they hated to say it, but the guys on the radio show reported that Shedeur has performed better than Watson by See, Angel Law, there is a large amount of people saying Shedeur outperformed him. That's that small community who don't want to believe it, like Mary Kay Cabot, like Tony Grassi, and others, right? It's that small community that still don't want to give Shedeur his full props. You know that. It's that small community that stick together. So you got Mary Kay Cabot, you got Tony Grassi, and then it's some other stragglers that come in and out that Shedeur's is not their cup of tea. So they'll just pick Deshaun Watson. Okay, fine, whatever. Okay, that's your opinion. Ain't nothing we can do. That's their opinion, right? Ain't nothing we can do about it. But like you said, majority of people, they already said it is what it is, man. Remember, when they changed their mind and let it from Shedeur doing number ones the other day and gave it to Deshaun Watson, what's his name? G. Bush said the fans in the crowd said, what? Time out. I want y'all to listen to me. When it was reported that Deshaun Watson was going to get the ones instead of Shedeur, G. Bush said the fans and the crowd said, what the hell? That's crazy. Now that's crazy right there. This is why they said this is something like Tebow mania. Because remember, if you understand Tebow mania, the practices was full because of Tebow. And Tebow was the new kid on the block. It didn't matter. The fans were showing up to practice with Tebow mania shirts and signs and everything. And that's something like that happened the other day when they changed the first team reps to Deshaun Watson. G. Bush said the crowd and the fans said, what the hell is this? We came to watch Shedeur. Kind of crazy, man. Kind of crazy. Hit the like button, share button, subscribe button, y'all. Hit the like button, share button, subscribe button. And the goal is 5 super chats, y'all. 5 super chats. Who want to be the first one to help us out and hit the super chat? But yeah, it's kind of crazy, man. I thought Watson was playing the whole game tomorrow. Nah. You only get a half. You don't get to play the whole game. In preseason, they split it. They get quarters. They get a certain amount of reps, or they get halves. So he getting a half tomorrow, and Shedeur gets the third quarter. The next week, Shedeur get a half, and then he get the third quarter. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's up tomorrow, baby. It's on, man. It's definitely on, man. It's definitely on. All right, let's get back to it. Think
about prior to this game. We'll talk about that coming up later on the show. And what to expect from Deshaun Watson? Well, listen, I'm going to keep it real with you. I don't know what to expect. A former football player. At the core of what I do, I enjoy watching film. I enjoy watching games.
Hold on, y'all. Let's get to it. We gotta skip ahead. We're gonna try to skip ahead. Where you at? Let me see. Come on, man. There we go.
See, a lot of people that say they want competition is the same people that run around and say, well, give this person a job without seeing them play the game. Those are the same people that always say competition is good. But every time you sit there and talk about, let's break down the film, let's look at the tape, let's figure out who did what happened. Oh, I don't want to talk about that no more. What you ain't built for the pressure?
All right, he said, Kid Cowboy. Shout out to Kid Cowboy. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for tuning in. Hit that like button, share button, subscribe button. Hey guys, become a member. Please become a member. I think it's only $1.99. You only have to pay $1.99 a month. When the season start for Colorado or for Cleveland, we will be doing members only content. Okay, so subscribe, man. It's only $1.99 a month. When the season start for Colorado and Cleveland, we will be doing members only content, man. Specifically just for the members, man. All right, so Kid Cowboy says Gabriel and Green second half, both game 3 game both games 3 game might be all. What you mean? I think they're only playing the fourth quarter because they said he said game 3. Oh, so you believe in game 3 they're going to split halves? Is that what you saying, Kid Cowboy? You saying in preseason game 3 they're going to Gabriel and Green going to play play second half? Is that what you saying? Let me know if that's what you saying, man.
Some of y'all just ain't built for it. You like the stuff that come with it. You like being on the internet. You like people knowing who you is and when you're in public. You like that paycheck. But you don't like the grind and the grunt that comes with it. You see, there's
so many people who said, we don't even need to see this year. We like you're gonna sell me on the fact. You're gonna sell me on the fact that we're gonna fast forward 2026.
Yep. That's right, G. Bush. That's all they talk about. Hurry up, man. 2027. Because it sucks. Our quarterback room sucks. They told us the bottom of the barrel. And I'm just, just come on. Then they hit you with this. Hey, if it works, it works. Hey, well, I'm good, but we know our quarterback room was just not it. Yo, these people crazy, man. No Green the whole game, third game. Nah, I don't think that's gonna happen, bro. I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think they're gonna give Green the third game the whole game. I mean, I don't know, but I don't think it's gonna happen like that. Last year it didn't even happen like that. Angel says, I hope we won't see Gabriel get pancaked out there. I don't know. I hope not. Hope not, man. You know what I'm saying? For the young man. But yeah, they definitely trying to fast forward to next year. They believe next year is the savior quarterback. So they just want to, man, we're not going to be that good. We're not going to be that good. And our quarterback, it just stinks, man. I'm sick of it. So we're going to see, man. But yeah, they definitely want to punt this season.
To get to a mythical place in your head where you feel it's worth talking about in 27. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This is not what we come to do. We did not come to talk about this and turn back. You see, there's a lot of people that we talk about that we always get to. That you say you want a competition. You say you're going to give somebody the opportunity. You say that you're interested in seeing what they can do. But at every turn you say, I don't know about how I feel about seeing them play. I don't know. We might as well get us another quarterback. Wake me up when we get another.
Yep, that's all they do, y'all. I really want the team to win, but nah, I know you don't. You just want another quarterback. You just want another quarterback. Shedeur told you the beginning before training camp started. This is a new energy. Come on, media. Get on board. You know what the media said? Most of them? Nah, we're just going to keep on talking disrespectful and talking negative. Nah, Shedeur, even though you want us to be positive this time around because it's new energy, I think I'd rather just talk like this. You know what I'm saying? So they don't want it, y'all. They don't want to win. I really believe they don't want to win because that's how they can wake up and talk like this. If the Cleveland Browns start winning, how negative people going to start laughing at them for being negative. Like, bro, they out here doing good. What are you crying about? So I think, I believe they a lot of them, they want it to be a disaster so they could get up there and talk the way they talk. I don't even think they want them to win at all. I think they don't want the Browns to win. I really believe that, y'all. I really believe they don't want the Browns to win.
Quarterback in 27. Well, unlike a lot of people, I ain't getting tired. I ain't getting tired of talking about no quarterbacks because you ain't got one yet.
Yeah, that is funny too. I'm tired of this goddamn quarterback stuff. I'm tired. Bro, no you not. You talk about it every day. You go on Twitter and talk about it. How you don't have to talk about it. Well, it's a show topic. Again, you can skip and say y'all go ahead, man. But you make sure you answer. So like G Bush gonna say, you get paid to talk about the Browns. How can you cry about doing something so easy when people out there busting they, you know what I'm saying, working all these hours and doing hard labor or just drive or whatever they doing? How the hell can you cry about talking about that? You make a lot of money just talking about football. My boy Q, what up, Q? Q said these folks will have you fooled, man. Hey, I'm telling y'all, these Cleveland media dudes are nuts, man. They are out of their goddamn mind. I don't know who they is. They really just want to be losers. They love being losers, bro. They love it. So they can get up and say, yeah, Todd Monken, you better do this. And the quarterback, oh my God. And what? Like, change your tune. I'm not optimistic. I don't want to. I hope Shedeur can do it, but I mean, dang, really? Yeah, I don't know what's up with these people, man. They don't know how to be positive. They don't know how to have a positive outlook about their own team. They just want to be at the bottom of the barrel so they can get up and have these conversations and act like this. I don't know. It's kind of crazy.
Until a quarterback is declared the winner, I'm going to talk about it. So my thing is, we are past the talk. It is time to get to it. It's time to get cooking. You're going to play the Chicago Bears tomorrow, and Deshaun Watson is going to get his snaps.
If you made bread, you'd stretch, fold, and ferment your dough for hours.
My bad. Got the add on.
He's going to get his snaps. Let's see what he's going to do. I don't wish my expectation. G. Bush I ain't got to have no expectation levels from nobody.
Right.
Because at some point, it's time to show your work.
There it is. They love action. What do you think? Bro, chill. If you live or die, who you picking? Shedeur or Deshaun Watson? God damn, every day. If the game on the line, who you picking? Shedeur or you go with Deshaun Watson? Y'all don't even like either of them. They don't even like none of them. But they love doing that. They love saying, who you got? But they say they don't like either one of them. So you telling me you can't find nothing else to talk about? It's a whole bunch of players on the roster. You don't have to talk about this. You choosing to talk about this. Who you got?
You know what you put on film. Because at the end of the day, that's all that matters. We do too much talking. We do too much prognosticating. We do too much narrative based. We do too much storytelling. Tomorrow ain't about no stories. It's about whether or not you ready or not.
That's it.
I commend them for giving Deshaun Watson an opportunity to come back and compete. You know why? Real players want to eliminate ourselves.
Say it again, G. Bush. I don't want you to just cut me because you want to. I want to go out there and know I ain't got it no more. Or they beat me. Real athletes real competitors, no matter what you doing, you want to go out on your shield. Tell them, G. Bush, we want to go out on our shield. Real competitors want to go out on our shield. All right, man, I lost, man. The best man won, man. That's a fact. No, get him off my team. Get him out of here. Wave him. Deshaun Watson sucks, man. Well, they giving him another chance. Let him go out on his shield, man. Let him go out properly on his shield. No, man. Dang, man. Yo, these people crazy, man.
Don't eliminate me. Don't put nothing on the scale. Eliminate me. Eliminate me in hand-to-hand combat.
Yep.
And we're not talking about the tracker. We ain't talking about no reps.
Nope.
We talking about what you did tomorrow.
Beat me head up.
And stand on your business. If you cooked, they're going to say you cooked.
Yep.
If you didn't ball out, you didn't ball out.
Didn't ball out.
See, this is a very black and white situation. And I ain't talking about race. I'm talking about either is you good or bad. Is you cooking or not? Is you completing passes or no? Is you scoring touchdowns or not? And so now the football dudes is back in the building. We ready to go. I want to see the smoke. I want to smoke. See, a lot of people be skirting the smoke. I want to smoke. No, you don't. Y'all ain't much for the smoke because y'all get tired of talking about stuff. How you get tired of talking?
Say it again, G. Bush. They really act like they want it. They don't want it. They don't want it. They don't want it. Up here I'm tired. No, you not. You ain't tired. You ain't tired. You get paid to talk about the Browns and everything Cleveland. You ain't tired. You love it. Don't get over here and say, I'm tired, man. Hurry up and pick somebody. Dang. Nah. Let them go through the proper channels to see who win the job. This ain't Kevin Stefanski. They really thought he was going to pull a Kevin Stefanski. He's like, nah, man. It's competition. As long as they split reps, it's a competition. No matter how you see it, no matter what you drop in your head, it ain't what you think it is. It's a real competition. No matter what y'all say out here, it don't matter. They are splitting reps. It's a real competition, bro.
This is what we came to see tomorrow. Not who's doing the reps, not whose tracker number look good, not he needs to work on is he in and out of the huddle. I'm talking touchdowns, completions, interceptions. I'm talking all the above letter D. And finally, we get down to the get down where we can watch games on the football field that actually matter, that actually we talking about. And before we even get to it, I don't want to hear none of that. Well, it's just preseason. The hell it is. It's people out here that's going to lose their jobs because they play bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be people out here that are able to put food on their people's table because of what they did. My problem with all of this stuff is we diminish people's work. We diminish what the work is, bro.
Bro, they love saying that. They said that with Shedeur last year. It's only preseason, man. Bro, that's part of the process. You can't cut out somebody part of the process because you don't like them, or you don't like them as a quarterback, whatever. Preseason is every year. And you can't just say, well, no. You can't do that, bro. It was only against the twos. It don't matter. You still got to throw the ball in the right spots. You still got to make the right reads. You still got to throw the ball away. You still got to slide. You got to do all of that. It don't matter it don't matter what string you play against. First, second, third, fourth, you still got to make the right reads. You still got to try to be accurate as possible. You still got to make the right shifts and all of that. You still got to do all of it. It don't matter what defense you're going against, what string it is. You still got to operate the offense at a high level, at a consistent level, efficient level. Yeah, they love trying to diminish. It's only preseason. It don't matter. That's still learning. It's part of the process.
Don't matter. Nothing matters. We keep boiling everything down to the quarterback. It don't matter if so-and-so. It doesn't matter who the third corner is. It doesn't matter who the wide receivers are. It don't matter who the coach is.
They do that too. They do.
Y'all sound stupid. Tell that to the dude over there that's trying to make a living. Tell that to the dude that's over there trying to break his neck to come out here and to jump a route that Shedeur Sanders or Deshaun Watson is going to.
Cats lose their.
That is true. A lot of people, they're trying to earn a job in the preseason. They're trying to earn a job. They're over here trying to downplay preseason. A lot of people, they say last time it's gonna be their last time even, at a practice squad. I mean, on the field.
Yeah, we buddy, but I want to come out throw for throw. See, this is the great part about it. I don't give a damn who, what, when, where, why you think about what they thought. We get to see it. We get to see it. We get to see it. Oh, I don't think you can improve. That's your thoughts. I'm glad I don't live in your mind. I'm glad I don't live up to your expectation levels, because everything about football stands for what are you going to do? Did you put it on tape? Did you put it on film? And let's go compete. A lot of y'all don't want to compete. You're used to giving citizenship awards to people. Stop asking me, what's the long-term viability? Stop. I don't care nothing about no long-term viable nothing. Tomorrow, we going to see. Deshaun Watson, you up first.
Mm-hmm.
Is you done or no? Is you trying to resurrect your career or no? Do you still got something left in the tank or no?
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to sugarcoat it. Because Shedeur is coming to get your job.
That's it. All this don't matter no more, y'all. I don't want them on my. It don't matter what they talk about. Tomorrow is on. That's it. Tomorrow is put up or shut up time. It don't matter what you think. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what you talking about right now. Because you don't sign the checks. You don't make the schedule. You don't make the practices. You don't make nothing. Alright? The media, spectator, all of that, cool. But you're not the end all be all. So it don't matter if you don't want Deshaun Watson. They chose to keep him. Deal with it. Alright, deal with it. Hit that like button, share button, subscribe button. Who want to help us get to our goal? Only 5 super chats. Doing a live stream. And become a member, y'all. Because when the season starts, we will be doing members only content. So become a member, only $1.99 a month. Become a member. Members only content will start when the season starts. Okay? We do Cleveland Brown and Colorado content, baby. And if something happened with our other ex-Colorado Buffs, we will drop some of that too.
It could only be one of y'all. You think you still a starting quarterback in the league? Prove it. Don't listen to what they talking about. I ain't on that type of time. I don't really care. That's for reality TV and journalist stuff and writers. I ain't about that. You talking to a player. You talking about somebody. Listen. Do you feel like you still a starting quarterback? Go show somebody.
Yep. That's
you feel like you still somebody that can compete for a starting one? Prove it. All you can ask for is the opportunity to go show it. Hey, Shedeur Sanders, you want to be the starting quarterback? If you want to be the starting quarterback, you got to go through 4.
Easy.
You want to be you want to be the franchise guy? So for you to be a franchise guy, you got to outduel them.
Straight up. No matter what people, no matter how everything started, everything worked out for Shedeur. You just gotta admit it, right? All the dark, gloomy, you know what I'm saying, days that happened last year don't matter no more. During the season, this, that, and the third, playing games, mind games, disrespectful, all that don't matter no more. 5th round pick, nobody care no more. It's his fault, and his daddy's fault. It don't matter. He has his chance to laugh at all y'all who didn't believe. 2 weeks. Tomorrow and next weekend. He got 2 weekends to win that starting job. And internally laugh at y'all motherfuckers. He ain't gonna do it outside. But internally, after he secured that number 1 spot job for the Cleveland Browns, he get to laugh at y'all. Get to laugh at y'all. And don't worry, because soon as that depth chart come out, and if it say Shedeur number 1 to start week 1, you know we coming outside. You know we coming outside gun blazing. You better not let Shedeur be the starting quarterback when the depth chart come out. We coming outside guns blazing. We tagging everybody. We tagging everybody. We tagging everybody. All right. Kid Cowboy says you're right. He's going to get a chance to start next week at home. Hey, Kid Cowboy, all that stuff don't matter no more. They keep bringing up a 5th round pick. That shit, we don't care. All this stuff went wrong, and it's about to go right. He still get his chance. So he better look at this. He could have played for the Ravens, and he could have got drafted by the Ravens, and he could have got drafted by the Philadelphia Eagles. He told both of them no. They both wanted to draft him. He told them no. He rolled the dice and bet on himself, and he about to win. He about to cash out. He about to cash out. And they mad. You stupid. Why would you?
With Walmart's college fines.
My bad. Hold on. My bad.
All this for 40 followers?
My bad. Hold on. Wrong thing. Why would you not want to go play behind Lamar Jackson or Jalen Hurts? You dumb, Shedeur. Oh, he don't look dumb now, do it. Oh, he don't look dumb now, do it. Yeah, it might have started off bad. But did it work out? Did it work out? Got the coach that wanted to draft him to the Baltimore Ravens. Huh? Cleaned out the coach that played games with him. Got him some new weapons. new energy, and now he get to compete for the starting job. A real competition. Oh, y'all better not let him win that starting job. I don't care how much. It's just Deshaun Watson. Nope. Y'all said he wasn't an NFL quarterback anyway. We not gonna forget that y'all said he ain't an NFL quarterback anyway. Y'all said it. We remember it. We remember it. Oh, even right now. Oh, if he don't win the job, he not. It's not like he's gonna be able to get a job somewhere else. Don't forget this, y'all. Cleveland. A lot of Cleveland media says Shedeur better win this job because he's not gonna get a job nowhere else. Y'all, we ain't gonna forget none of this. Oh, we not gonna forget none of this. It's not like he gonna get a job nowhere else, so he better win. Oh, they saying all of that. Oh yeah, they've been talking heavy. They've been talking heavy these past months. Because it ain't like somebody else gonna pick him up. Remember, everybody passed on him. He ain't know where he could go. He better win. Oh, don't. These Cleveland medias that said talk like this, they act like they don't know what's been happening with Shedeur. From a little league to high school to college. Now the NFL. They gonna learn though. They about to find out. Everything happened. Wherever Shedeur go, he end up being top dog and they end up winning. It don't matter if they win a championship. He turned the program around. Being a quarterback, they end up turning the program around. And they know it. Don't let them fool y'all. They know it's about to happen. They don't want it to happen because it's about to get real crazy out here. It's about to get real loud out here. It's going to be a real lot of quietness, but we about to be real loud. So they praying. I don't know, Todd Monken ain't it. So they trying to find anything to say. Todd Monken, first time. I don't know if I can trust him. I don't know about this. I don't know about that. They trying to find anything in the air. They don't want it to work because they know how loud it's about to get. It's about to get real loud out here. It's about to get real loud out here, and they can feel it because he did it in Colorado, he did it in Jackson State, and he did it when he went to high school, and he did it in Little League. Everywhere, it got crazy. They want to pretend like they don't know. I don't know if he can do it in the NFL. Oh, don't worry, man. This is not your regular 5th round pick. This ain't your regular quarterback. This not a regular college kid that you used to. You know who his daddy is. You know the work ethic he put in, huh? No matter how much Todd Monken tell y'all, he's came so far from what he was last year, pre-snap getting the ball out. Y'all still will report he's holding the ball too long. That's called a drill, dumbass. He's doing a scramble drill, you idiot. He's holding the ball. You don't even know, like G. Bush said, y'all were talking about stuff, you don't even know what you're looking at. It's called a drill. A scramble drill. Well, in the real game, he would have been sacked. Duh, it's called a scramble drill. Duh. That's why they let the play go. Wait a minute, man. You mean to tell me if it looked like a sack and they let him play out and they throw the ball and they catch it, they count it? Yeah. Oh man, the track is stupid. It's called practice, dumbass. It's called practice. So you let them extend the play. Even though they would have been sacked, you let them extend the play and see if they can make a throw down the field. Or it's all in practice. Man, I don't like that. That's weird. That's stupid, man. Because in the game it would have been a sack. They don't even know what practice is, y'all. They don't even know how to evaluate practice. They've been doing a job for 15, 20 years, y'all, and they don't even know how to evaluate regular practice plays. They don't even know what letting the play extend and see if the receiver and the quarterback can still make a play. Even though it could have been blown dead, they let it extend play. It's called extended play. Let's see if they can make something positive out of this negative play. He'd have been sacked, but let it keep playing. They don't even know what that is. Why he's still holding the ball? It's called a scramble drill. It's called play on. Don't blow the play dead. Let's see if they can make something out of this bad play. Let's see if they can still make something out of it. They don't even know how to. They don't even know what that is. They don't even know, y'all. Hey, yo, these Cleveland media people crazy, man. They don't know. They crazy. It's like, yo, how come y'all don't want to just learn? They don't want to learn, man. They just want to talk. They don't want to learn nothing. They don't want to learn, man. Hold on, let's get back. Let's get back. They don't want to learn, man. They just want to say, nah, man, forget this, man. Forget that, man. Forget this. What's going on, man? What's going on? Let's go to somebody else, man. It's like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
And you go out and play a certain brand of football, and you go out and take no prisoners, and you go out and put up touchdowns, and then you turn around in the press conference and say, listen, go back rooting the Baltimore. Go back over there where Cincinnati is at. Go back over there where, listen, it's time out for that. Football season is here. We don't care nothing about, if you're not in no brown and orange, we don't care.
I don't care, dog.
We don't care. It's Brown season. Stop telling me that you're tired of talking about the Browns and you cover the Browns.
Right. Every day.
Stop telling me you don't want to. I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to. Start up.
They really be crying because they at work, y'all. They be up there crying, talking about topics that they do on a regular. I don't want to talk about this no more. What you mean you don't want to talk about it no more? Because Shedeur name is in it? Deshaun Watson and Shedeur name is in it? So you don't want to talk about it no more? Because Todd Monken is standing on business and you don't like it? Todd Monken not giving you what you want, so you don't like it? Hurry up, make it started, man. No. We gonna let it play all the way out to the end. They gonna earn this spot. Man, come on. Todd Monken, man. I don't know. Todd Monken doing exactly what he said he gonna do. And he don't care what y'all talking about. Y'all don't run nothing. You don't run nothing, media. I don't even know why y'all think y'all can like guilt trip him to doing something that he not gonna tell you what you want. He gonna tell you exactly what you need to hear. Whatever y'all think y'all know. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. It's still a competition. It is what it is.
Well, that you don't want to talk about it. What are you talking about? I don't understand that. I don't understand that logic, bro. I don't get it. You cover the Browns. Let's get ready to go. How crazy it is you got people that's in your own city that don't even want to cover their team. See, that's why I get fired up. Time for talking is done tomorrow. The time for talk is over. We locking in. I'm checking lists and looking at taking the list and taking pictures and checking that list. Who want to make plays today? Who wants some money today? Who want to be successful today? Who want to make all pro today? Who want to go out here and cook and make a Pro Bowl today? Huh? Who want to make the playoffs today? You guys control that. But it starts against the Chicago Bears. It starts against the Bears. It's somebody that...
All right, my boy Kid Cowboy says they have Sanders for a cheap. Let me see. He says they have Sanders for cheap for several years. Maybe they believe he can be their backup QB. AB or Jimmy drafted him. Nah, they going for number one, my boy. They going for number one. Kid Cowboy, they not thinking backup. They going for number one. Shedeur already showed his outside power. They like, whoa, hold up. He already showed his influence in the community already. He already showed his jersey sales already. He already showed the community power already. And he already showed glimpse of the on the field. So they like, oh, we got to roll the dice on this one. They got to roll the dice on it. They good. They know. And remember, they got a new stadium coming. They got a new stadium coming, man. I don't care who they get next year. It ain't gonna be Shedeur Sanders, baby. I don't care if they get Arch Manning. Arch Manning does not command the community like Shedeur. Command the youth like Shedeur. It ain't going down like that. They need it. They need Shedeur to be number one. They got a new stadium coming. Do you know how much money that is? What? He already showed all his power outside of the field, off the field. Come on, man. Nah, baby. They going for Shedeur to be number one. They want Shedeur to be number one because they know how they know what that mean. They know what that mean. Huh? You know how much coverage they about to get? Shedeur win. I want you to watch this year. Shedeur win if Shedeur wins the starting quarterback and they start winning these games, I want you to pay attention. Cleveland Browns will be the talk of the town. I'm not talking about Ohio. I'm talking about NFL sports, the sports world. They're going to be the talk of the sports world. Remember like Colorado? Remember how Colorado was talk of the sports world? Remember that? Oh, let Shedeur win the starting position and they start piling up these wins. You ain't going to see nothing but Cleveland is going to be every goddamn win. And you're going to have Shedeur face all over the place. I'm trying to tell you. They know exactly what's going on. They know exactly what comes with Shedeur. They know exactly what comes with the Sanders. They know exactly all the media coverage, the sponsors. They know about all that. And they won't in. They won't in. They understand. The community has showed them we want number two. The community keeps showing them we want number two. We don't care what you talk about. We want number two. And we going to show up and spend that money for number two. That stadium that y'all building is about to be in a dome. Yeah, we pulling up. Number two in there, we definitely pulling up. We definitely pulling up. The teammates know what it is. Todd Monken said, the teammates gonna show you who they want. The teammates gonna show you who. If you ever play sports, if you ever played a team sport, you know the teammates gonna let you know who they rocking with. Straight like that. Straight like that. The teammates gonna let you know who they rocking with. It don't matter what the coach talking about. The teammates. Y'all remember Any Given Sunday? Y'all remember one of the best football movies ever? Any Given Sunday? What happened? The team quit on. The team quit on his ass. Oh, you think you got this? I bet. We ain't blocking for your ass no more. We ain't blocking for you no more. We ain't catching no passes. We ain't doing nothing. Yeah, the teammates show you who the leader is. The teammates show you who really the man out there. And everywhere Shedeur went, what the teammates do. We right. We know you a dog. You a dog? Okay, we a dog too. Let's go do it. You a dog? We a dog? Let's go do this. Win, lose, or draw, we going out together as brothers. Hey, they know what time it is. They don't want it. The Cleveland media don't want it, y'all. Not all of them, but a lot of them, they don't want it because they know what time it is. Shedeur need to be, Shedeur ain't finna be no traditional who you want to be quarterback. No. We got the jury on, we got the rollie on, we got this, and we out and we doing our thing, man. And you gotta deal with it. It don't matter what I look like, it's what I put on the field. It's what I do on the field. Stop looking at what I do off the field. It's what I do on the field. They can't do it. We gotta look at everything. No, you don't. Look at what I do on the field. That's all you need to worry about. Don't worry about my clothes. Don't worry about my interviews. Don't worry about my music. Don't worry about me and my family having fun. All you need to worry about is what I do on this goddamn field. That's it. They know it though. Coach Prime gonna be pulling up. The family gonna be pulling up. They don't want it. They want the Arch Manning family. They don't want the Sanders family. And they just need to say it. They need to be real men and say, we rather have the Manning family than the Shedeur family. Just say it. We all know that's what it is. Because they keep saying it. Arch Manning, they'd rather have Peyton Manning and his brother and his dad come to practice Berea than the Sanders. And they're not bold enough to say it. They cowards. They cowards. In so many words, that's what they saying. They'd be so happy that Peyton Manning is there. They don't want the Sanders, bro. But they're not man enough to say it. They say, I'd rather have this. It's okay. We all grown here. Just say it. They not man enough to say it. So they'll say, man, do you think he's distraction? Let me guess this. When Peyton Manning's dad showed up for them, was it distraction then? When Peyton Manning's dad makes sure that they get whatever they want in the NFL, was it a distraction then? Was it daddy ball then? How come y'all didn't say it was daddy ball then? You had some people who didn't like it, but the whole NFL didn't like, oh my God. They wasn't doing that. So it's okay. Have your picks. If you like the Mannings better and the family the way they are, just say it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. We all grown here. They act like they just can't say what they really feel. When it comes to the Sanders, they gotta make it this weird thing. It's not like, bro, it's regular. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Imagine the baseball world getting mad at Ken Griffey Jr. at senior, Ken Griffey Sr. for rocking with Ken Griffey Jr. Y'all know that happened, right? You know Ken Griffey Sr. was rocking with Ken Griffey Jr., making sure, giving them pointers and all that. Do you think the MLB got mad at? They didn't get mad about that. They was like, let's go. You know what I'm saying? It's just imagine that. Imagine. They don't care about none of that shit. They like, okay, that's your son? Hey, let's go. It's just because it's the Sanders, y'all. It's just the Sanders, y'all. They don't cry about Jerry Rice coaching up his son. Do y'all hear them crying about that? They're not crying about that. You know what I'm saying? They're not crying about this. It's so many ex-players coach up their kids on college level and the pros. They're not crying about it. There's some reason Shedeur is this. I don't know why they cry so much. 3 seasons away. What you mean? 3 seasons away from what? As far as this year, whatever QB starts, he'll have to win. He'll have to win to keep his job. Let me see. If his job, Monken will do a QB change if they're losing. I mean, that goes without saying. Anybody who starts, that goes without saying. Anybody who starts going to have to definitely keep their job. If not, you got to go. Of course. Todd Monken did not take this job for rebuilding. He took this job to win right now. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Even though, the personnel got to, still got to do their job. But, yeah. Of course, if you're not playing good as a quarterback, if it's not going good as you were hoping to go, then yeah, of course, somebody else got to get in there, of course. Ohio's different, bro. Different breed, bro. The Mannings are close to Jimmy. Okay, yeah, I seen that. Browns aren't the only team that will want Archie. I know. I'm just saying they've been screaming that Archie Manning thing. they believe he's going to be the end all be all to the Cleveland Browns. It's like, bro, how do you know Arch Manning fit a Cleveland Brown system? How do you know that? Do you know there's system quarterbacks too, right? That's funny that they think anybody just give me that quarterback. No. There's system quarterbacks, which mean if they're not in the right system, it's over. It's over with. There's system players in all sports, in team sports, right? There's system players in basketball, football, right? And if they ain't in the right system, they're not going to flourish. And then when they go to a different team, right, and they get to actually play in a certain way or a certain style or whatever it is, they flourish. That is a real thing. Certain players, if they're not in a certain system, it's not going to work no matter what. It might work for a little bit, but they got to be in a certain system. And there's certain players, it don't matter where they go, they going to ball out. Like Tom Brady, right? Tom Brady, they're like, Tom Brady's the greatest. No, Tom Brady had a organization that understood who he was. And they said, okay, we're going to build a whole offense around who you are. And we're going to keep that system. As long as you here, we're going to keep that system. And all we got to do is plug in players. That's all they did, y'all. That's why anybody can go to the Patriots. Because all you had to do what? Is just do your job. There's no ego here. You cannot play with the Patriots. There's no ego here. All you got to do is do your job. When you come for the play for the Patriots, you have to do nothing else. Just do your job and everything will take care of itself. That's why they can get any receiver and they'll have a great career. They'll have a great season because everything is just cut and dry. That's it. They knew he wasn't a scrabbling quarterback like that. They knew he wasn't one of those dual threats. So what they do, we're going to make sure our offensive line is top notch. And what did Tom Brady do? He makes sure he buy them things. Here goes some watches. Let me take you out to dinner. Here you go, offensive line, because I can't give it to the receivers if you don't block for me. And they understood a quarterback is only good as their receivers, their running backs, and their offensive line and their tight end. The quarterback is nothing without those components. Nothing. So they made sure they always picked up a running back and a receiver. So if you don't want that running back, guess what the Patriots say? Come over here. We'll make sure we got a place for you. If a receiver is cut, what the Patriots do? Come over here. Because it's so easy. You just do your job. We got the offensive line. We got the system. We got Tom Brady who know how to read everything. And we got our tight end. So all you got to do is do your job. That's why a lot of the slot receivers flourish over there. They love slot receivers because it's so easy to play over there. That's it. So you got system players. And that's why when Tom Brady went to the Buccaneers was already ready to go. They already had the offense, the running back, the receivers. All he had to do was be Tom Brady, be a quarterback. Well, he good at that. Well, there you go. You can play quarterback still at a high level? Yeah. Well, shit, here you go, Tom Brady. We got the offensive line, we got the running back, and we got the receivers. Shit, here you go. Easy money. Easy money. You give Shedeur offensive line, give him a average running game. See, this is the thing. Shedeur don't need a 100-yard running game. He just need an average running game. A good 50, 60 yards a game. That's good. Get an offensive line to block, get about 60-some yards a game from the running back, and get you some receivers who want to be dogs. It's a wrap. It's over with. It's over with. It's over with. They got Denzel Boston. Do you know how lucky it is to have a receiver who like to go up and get it? They didn't have that last year. So now you got Denzel Boston who like to go up there and get it. Then you got Casey Concepcion who can catch the ball and get up out of there. Oh, it's about to get ugly. It's about to get real ugly. Then you got Fannin who coming back too. Jerry Judy, if he can catch the ball consistently, that's gonna be plus. Isaiah Bond who can stretch the field and get the hell up out of there. Man, what? All you need is an offensive line who understand we got a block for our quarterback and our running back. And they got Christian Jenkins. You already know he good. He good for a good 70 yards a game. Christian Jenkins is good for a good 70 yards a game. If he can get a good blocking, he gonna crack 70 a game in his sleep. He almost had 1,000 yards last year with no offensive line. So imagine with a good offensive line, you ain't got to be the best. Just be, you know what I'm saying, good. Top 20. It's over with. Oh my, it's about to get crazy, y'all. All they need is a good offensive line. And I'm hoping that offensive line is really understanding how important they are. Okay, a quarterback is nothing without the offensive line, without the receivers and the running back. They're nothing without them, bro. They're nothing without them. Nothing without them. Okay, they get all the praise when they win and all of that. I get it. But guess what? They don't throw the ball to themselves. They throw it to somebody. They need help. Right? They hand it off to somebody. You know what I'm saying? So it's a just like in basketball. Assist. What is assist? Two people. Even though it goes on, the assist goes to the person who passed the ball. It's still two people. You need two people to get an assist. They get the made shot. They get an assist. You need two people. Just like in football, when a quarterback is passing the ball, you need two people. Somebody got to catch it and get upfield or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's more, so Tom Brady's the GOAT. I get it. I know why they say it, but when you really look at it, a quarterback is nothing without everybody. They need everybody to do their job so they can get out there and deliver the ball the way they need to. Now, the IQ of Tom Brady off the chain, the release off the chain, but still, a quarterback is nothing without everybody else. That's just the facts. Billy DC. What up, Billy DC? Hit that like button, share and subscribe button. Thank you for tuning in. If you want to help reach our goal, we only need 5 super chats. Who want to be the first one? And can you please become a member? Because when the season comes, we're going to be doing members only content. Okay, we'll be doing members only content for the Colorado Buffaloes and Cleveland. So become a member. We will be doing members only content. We got 1 member right now. Let's see if we can get some more. The top father ain't on the QB separation bull jump. Big dog, they all gonna cook. Yes, he definitely don't. He definitely not on the. Wait, hold on. Top father ain't on the QB separation bull jump. Big dog, they're gonna cook. What do you mean by QB separation? What do you mean by that? The Rams came out of nowhere to take Ty C. Who is that? Ty Simpson. Oh, Simpson is gone? Simpson is gone? They say 6 QBs could go in the first round in the draft. Okay. All right. Salute to all the QBs. It's hard for me to believe that there'll be 6 teams draft a QB in the first. Hey, you never know, man. You never know. Backups, a lot of backups. You're right, Yak Monsters. What do you mean? Oh yeah. Yards after catch? Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it all matters, man. It all matters. It all matters. It all matters. You know what I'm saying? So I know we was taught to give the quarterback all the praise, right? I get it, but the quarterback is nothing without the receivers, without the running back, without the fullback blocking or catching and then running. They're nothing. Okay, they're nothing. Like you got to know that. But we're looking forward to it, man. We're looking forward to it. Let me see. Let's keep going, y'all.
Who want to pop up on film so that when the coach go, that's a hell of a play right there. Look at that. Look at that effort. Look at that intensity. That's a hell of a play. We can win with that. That's what you're supposed to be saying. And I'm trying to see which quarterback won it. Which quarterback won it? It's about plays. Don't come out here telling me about getting people lined up. I want touchdowns. Yeah, you got to do all that other stuff, but I want touchdowns. I want drives. I want throws. I want intensity. It's time to show your teammates which one of y'all is the true captain.
That's facts. Who is the captain of this team? Is it Deshaun Watson or is it Shedeur Sanders? These next 2 weeks is up. Tomorrow it starts, baby. Tomorrow is on. Deshaun Watson, you first up, baby. Are you the captain of this team or is Shedeur the captain of this team? Yeah, man. That's it. No matter what they say on these radio shows, it don't matter what they say on the podcast or on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. It's what you do on that field, man. How you handle it on that field. And tomorrow is the first test for Deshaun Watson. We're going to see. We're going to see what's going to happen, what's going to transpire. He get one half. He get one whole half of football, y'all. One whole half. Let's see how many points he put up. Let's see the reads. Let's see all of that. Let's see what's going on. And then Shedeur do 1 quarter. And then next week versus Buffalo Bills. You already know. You already know. They almost beat Buffalo last year. They almost beat them. Shedeur and the Browns almost beat Buffalo last year. Yeah, if you remember. You know what I'm saying? So I can't wait, man. I can't wait. Cause you know it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be at the crib too. You know how loud they about to be next week playing against Buffalo? It's about to get crazy over there, man. It's about to be crazy over there, man. But Deshaun Watson, man, I hope he do good. I hope Deshaun does good though. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, you know who we rocking with. You already know we biased and all that, but still, I hope Deshaun do good, man. I hope he do good, man.
Which one of y'all which person is going to say and get in that huddle and look everywhere? It's my team. Look at me. Look at me. I am the captain now. Which one? It can only be one. Y'all got to support each other during camp, but when it comes to that football field, you better go out there and you got to take the reins. The kingdom must be taken by force. So which one is ready to exude that force? Which one is going to come with that energy? Because the energy going to be evident. The energy level is evident. When you're on the road, the energy level is evident. Which one of y'all is coming out here to say, stamp it? You should want to play so good and so confident and with so much energy and zeal that they come off and say, I ain't no way this ain't the quarterback. Y'all both fighting for your lives. Y'all both fighting for your lives, ain't you? Deshaun, you think they're going to give you another job and you come out here and you ain't playing? They've been trying to get rid of you for 5 years.
Hey, that's kind of crazy, dude. Hey, let me ask y'all this. Do y'all think Deshaun Watson will get picked up somewhere else if he, because you know, this is his last year in the contract. Do y'all believe that he would get, let's just say he become a backup, right? They say that Shedeur wins and he's the backup, right? Do you think the Cleveland Browns will offer him another contract, or do you believe somebody else will? A lot of people believe this is it. If he don't win a starting job, it's over with. I don't know. I'm not a GM. I'm not part of the organization. But do some of y'all believe if Deshaun Watson does not win his starting job, and Shedeur wins it, and they have a good season, do y'all think it's over with? That the Browns won't offer him another contract, or nobody offer him a contract? Some people, they really believe that. Yeah, the Cleveland Browns have definitely had their fair share of saying it. They made the biggest mistake and all of that. And then, you know what I'm saying? So do y'all think Deshaun Watson name and skill set has been diminished so much in the public that if he does not win his starting job and win games and look kind of good, that his career is over? I don't know, man, because teams still be needing quarterbacks. They still be needing veterans. You know what I'm saying? He is a nice veteran. So I don't know. Y'all let me know.
They don't care. They think you got money anyway. You know, I ain't really watching.
All right. What up, Detroit? Detroit Gymnast says nobody is. She said nobody is picking up. Okay. What up, Detroit? How you doing, baby? How you doing? All right. Become a member, y'all. Become a member. It's only $1.99 a month. Again, when the season start, we're going to start doing members only content. Okay, so hey, become a member, y'all. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And who want to help us reach our goal? We need 5 super chats today. Okay, so let's see who want to help us get our goal. Hit that like button, share button, subscribe button, and become a member. When the season start, we're going to start doing members only content where only the members get to see the videos that I upload, or I think you go live too, do live members only live streams too. All right, she says no. Okay, you believe nobody gonna pick up Watson? Damn. Okay, Gemini, let me know why. Gemini, let me know why. Okay, I think Watson got too much baggage for the other teams. Okay. Well, that stuff is old now. That stuff is old now. It's over with. You know what I'm saying? It's over with. So you believe they still gonna use old baggage? You still believe that? You still believe they'll use the old baggage because that baggage is already dealt with. It's over. You believe they'll still use that instead of how he playing? What if he still looks good enough to be a backup, or maybe, you know what I'm saying? You think they still would use the old baggage on him? Billy DC says Watson going to the Jets. Oh, okay. Billy D, why do you believe that Watson will go to the Jets? So you believe after this season the Jets will pick him up? So you don't trust the Jets quarterback? Who's the Jets quarterback? Is it Justin Fields, right? So you believe Justin Fields is it? Hey, Billy D, you believe Justin Fields is not it? You don't think he can do good with the Jets? You think it's over? So you think Deshaun Watson will be better fit for the Jets? Let me know, Billy D. Let me know what's going on, my brother. You think the Jets is where it's at?
Want you? Hey, Shedeur, you just started. You think they trying to get you up out of here right now? Oh, we might as well play Dylan. We might as well play Dylan now. Shedeur, he look back.
Hey, that Dylan stuff is crazy. I really can't believe they came out with Dylan Gabriel over Shedeur, y'all. I really can't believe they started saying that. Well, if Deshaun Watson and Dylan Gabriel. Hold on. Hey, they had somebody say this, y'all, on one of the Cleveland Brown media shows. The way it looked like, Shedeur might be third string. Dylan Gabriel might be second. They said the way it's looking, that Dylan Gabriel might take the second or first slot, and Shedeur might end up in the third quarterback by the beginning of the season, bro. Bro, they really said that, bro. They really said that. And somebody sitting next to him said, yeah, you know what? It's kind of looking like that. They really believe that Dylan Gabriel can bump Shedeur down to third and win the starting job on the second string, bro. All because of Todd Monken said he's doing better now. He deserves more reps. And they said, you know what? The way it's looking, man, The way, and it's the way he being consistent. He might end up winning the second or starting job, and Shedeur might go to 3. But when I heard that, I say, man, people crazy, bro. For QB, yes, unfortunately, but if he balls out, maybe a team will. I don't think so. Okay, I respect that. I respect that. I respect that. I respect that. Yeah, I think this is a season saving, um, a season, not a season, my bad, a career saving. I think this is about saving his career. In my opinion, I think this is all about saving his career. There's a lot of teams out there who would love a veteran quarterback who's a mobile, who can still, still go out there and play. So I think there is a market for a quarterback of his stature. I just think he got to put together enough in the game, real game tape. If he could put together some real game tape, I think he can still find somewhere in the NFL because they love veteran quarterbacks. They can still get it done, right? So I think this is very important. This season is very important. That he, even if he doesn't start, he needs maybe there's some games where they blow out teams and he could get in there and still put together some tape. So I think this is a career-saving year for Deshaun Watson. Even if he doesn't start, he has to put together some in-game tape for the rest of the league. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I really believe he could be I think he could be a good backup because I think his muscle memory is coming back. You know what I'm saying? Watson ain't been good in 6 years, and he quit on the he quit on the Texans. I don't believe he quit on the Texans. I believe it was just too much stuff going on. In my opinion, I don't believe he quit on the Texans. I believe it was just too much going on. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's just too much. That's what I believe. I believe it was too much outside stuff going on, legal matter going on, that it was just too much. In my opinion. Wait, didn't they get it? Didn't they trade one of the top receivers too? Am I tripping? Didn't they trade one of the top receivers? Didn't they get? If my memory serves me right, because didn't they start trading players that wasn't supposed to be traded? Am I tripping, y'all? I think that was part of the reason why the Texans start falling off. I could be wrong, but didn't they start trading players they weren't supposed to trade? I don't know, man. I could be tripping. He said Watson ain't put good in 6 years. I understand he had injuries. I understand he had bad moments and stretches as Cleveland Browns. I understand that. You're right. He had bad moments and stretches, and then he been injured too. So I'm not saying his Cleveland Brown stint has been good. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is maybe this could be a resurgence. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just need a refresh start. Maybe playing under Todd Monken and a new system, new players, maybe it could work for him. You know what I mean? DG could go to the Falcons. Now Falcons I think Falcons got enough quarterbacks over there. I'm excited to watch the game tomorrow. Yeah, me too. I can't wait. I can't wait for the game tomorrow, man. I can't wait for the game tomorrow. I can't wait for the game tomorrow. It's gonna be lit, man. It's gonna be lit. I can't wait for the game, and I can't wait till after the game, so I can just listen to what people gotta say. We gonna be live after the game too. A lot of people gonna be live, so a lot of us gonna be live after the game. But I just can't wait to see what happened tomorrow.
Don't you do it. Y'all better come out here ready to play. Be ready to play. Stay ready, don't get ready. It all ends tomorrow. When we get back. What am I expecting from Deshaun Watson? I don't know. I can't tell you. I gave him a pep talk just now, but I can't tell you what he's going to look like. When we get back, we'll talk about what Watson is, what Watson ain't, and what Watson could be right here on the fastest 30 minutes in all sports. Your boy G. Bush, you know what type of time we on, Ultimate Brown.
When I say Wendy's Small Classic Frosty, you say.
I can't wait for tomorrow though. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people thought Kevin Stefanski would have took Dylan Gabriel with him. You know what I'm saying? But maybe the contract, the way the contract is, you probably can't do that. But a lot of people thought he would have traded for him. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think he got pulled like that.
He's all sports. Your boy G. Bush, you know what type of time we on, Ultimate
he's
Brown.
a new hot head coach. I don't think he could do that. But a lot of people thought he would come get him though.
Ultimate Browns, we got the Ultimate Guardians, man. Speaking of the Guardians, I don't know. But we wasn't a power running team. We had guys that could get it done a little bit on the outside, but it was never a point where the passing game looked cohesive. So when you ask me, what do you expect to see from Deshaun Watson, bro, I couldn't tell you. I mean, I know what Deshaun Watson Houston was, but that's 6-7 years ago. Deshaun Watson has also come out and told you, yeah, that part is gone. That ain't me. So for me, as I look through some of this and I talk about just what to expect from Deshaun Watson, if Deshaun Watson was supposed to win the job, and if Deshaun Watson, if you told me what the blueprint for him with winning the football game was and the job moving forward, it would be the veteran.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is Deshaun Watson has an advantage of, and I just talked to Sean King, and was talking. And he was telling me we're going into the long series of cadences and calls, X2, 32 jet, Y banana split, Z motion on 3. Like each one of those pieces and parts that you're talking and communicating in the huddle is for a different specific person.
Right.
The Y jet can mean the formation, so the receivers seem to hear. The banana 2Y that could be something that just specifically talks to the tight end, the snap count, where are we going? All those things need to be reiterated, and there's a long blockchain of just information that you just got to keep regurgitating and memorizing.
Mm-hmm.
For Deshaun Watson, that should be easier because he's been in.
He said, watching all 3 games right now, all on screen, especially teams I mentioned earlier, the Jets and the Bucks and the Falcons. Playing Broncos on right now. Okay. Hey, salute to you watching the game. That's what's up, man. Watching all 3 games at the same time. Hey, must be lovely, brother. Must be lovely. But yeah, Deshaun Watson, like you said, just come in there, be the veteran. They're going to expect you to be more sharper, like they said, getting in out of the huddle because you have more experience as a quarterback in the NFL, which I understand. Look like they're gonna look at the leadership. They're gonna look at the the command of the huddle and the teammates and stuff like that. They're gonna definitely evaluate those type of things. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna. I don't know if Todd Monken, but a lot of people believe he should be better at that because he has more experience. So I understand that. I understand that too.
The system's longer. He knows. I've heard things like this. I've memorized things like that. I've gotten ready where he's banked thousands of reps. Deshaun Watson has thousands and thousands and thousands more reps than Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah.
And those reps come with specialized coaching. Because when you are the starter, you have a different level of communication and specialized game planning when you're the starter and you're the franchise starter. Let's understand something. When you are the starter, yeah, you're going to get all the reps. Yeah, they're going to try to put you in the best position. But it's a different level when you're the franchise quarterback starter. Because now everything in the organization is tailored to you playing your best. They don't care if they got to switch the practice schedule, sleep schedule. Nope. Everything Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson want to do, it revolves around them. play calls, the length of the play call, the system, the route. They go into a game plan saying, what do you like best? That's the difference between those two things. And Deshaun Watson has had those specialized reps in Houston, in Cleveland, and knows a lot of different things in terms of the way coaches call it and see it. So he's supposed to be able to be the eyes and ears of Todd Monken is he's more comfortable with what Deshaun Watson can do, because they'll get you on the board and they'll run the play in film room. And they'll say, stop it right here, coach. What were you looking at right here? What are your thoughts on what you see? And because Deshaun Watson has more reps, he can articulate more and give more context. Not that he's smarter, not that he has more cognitive ability. It's the fact that he knows the lingo, he understands the verbiage, and he's been in systems where he can explain certain things. But here's the problem. That's all cool. That's cute. But quarterbacks make their money when the ball is snapped. Anybody could tell you what to do, what you should do. Everybody can be an armchair quarterback. Hey, everybody can drive cars really good. But the difference between being a guy who drives in the street and a NASCAR driver is two different things. Yeah, can you make that split second decision going 9,000 miles an hour on the track with another car that's close to you?
Yep, he right about that. He right about that. The practice is good. Knowing what you need to do is very, very important. But in game situations, you got to be able to think everything not going to go as planned. What you going to do about it? Like he just said, NASCAR going crazy fast. Do you have enough instincts to still make a turn or move this way while a car is this close to you? Can you do that? Because it's easy to practice it, but it's not real. But now it's real. Can you focus enough? Can you do it? Yeah. In game. Can you make in-game adjustments? That's what they're gonna look at. Especially Deshaun Watson being the veteran, they're gonna look at it. Can you make these in-game adjustments? They're gonna throw this at you. They're gonna throw that at you. They might take away your bread and butter. You know, sometimes in certain games, you got your bread and butter plays, but that defense taking them away. What you gonna do? Besides the coach and the quarterback, they taking away your bread and butter plays. What y'all gonna do? They starting to figure out certain things that you got going on. Now you got to figure out how you can combat that, because you need to get over the hump, because they figured out your little schemes. They figured it out. Sometimes it don't matter what you do. They just got your number that day or that night or that evening. It's gonna be games with a opposing team just got your number, man. That whole game, they just got your number, man. It happens. But in most cases, you know, you got to figure out how you can switch it up and put them back on their heels. But some of those games, it's just what it is. It's just their day, you know, or their night or their evening. But then it'll be your day. It'll be your day where you get everything going right for you. So yeah, as a quarterback, man, you got to think fast. Everything fast. But in your mind, you got to slow it down. If that makes sense. It's fast, but in your mind, you got to slow it down. That's why you hear say, the game slowed down at this point. Even though it's moving fast, they was able to slow it down in their mind and to start pinpointing stuff. Right? You hear basketball players say it. You hear football players say it. Oh yeah, at this point, you know, it was fast, but then it started to slow down at this point in the game. Even though it's still fast, but they're processing. They were able to process it at a pace where, you know, they can really pinpoint and read through stuff. She says, "Are the Falcons playing tonight?" Oh, she asking him. I'm not sure. I'll look it up. I don't know if I think he said, yeah, the Falcons are playing. Yeah, the Falcons are playing. Billy DC said he's watching the Bucks, the Falcons, and the Jets play right now. So the Falcons are playing tonight. Yeah, they are. Watson hasn't been consistent all camp. While going to change now. Watson has been good. Is the last couple of days. I mean, the last several days. My bad. The last several days, Watson has been good. Cooking. I think over. What is it? I forgot the percentage. But his percentage the last week has been good. Has been very good. So, the last week he's been very good. Now, whatever. I don't know what your consistency is. I don't know what your definition of consistency. I don't know what your percentage that you would like for consistency. But he has been his consistency has been, up there with Shedeur's. If you go look at the last like 7 days, his percentages has been like up there with Shedeur's, like right there. So, again, it is what it is, and it factors in the receivers and the backs got to catch. So you all know that. But his percentages and completion has been up there with Shedeur's in the last like week or so, and that's why a lot of people been going crazy about it. All right, y'all. We almost done. I got to get up out of here. I'll be back later. So let's finish this off.
That's $1 million, $2 million car, and you can't wreck it. That's why they get paid the big bucks. It's the exact same reason why quarterbacks get paid the big bucks. Anybody can get you lined up. I can teach you the verbiage. I can tell you how to snap the ball. The problem is this: do you have the ability to get rid of the ball on time, anticipate, accurately get it there when you get?
All right, we back. We back in the building.
That's where everything falls apart. That's where everything gets real. Because you need to understand it and to be able to deliver under pressure with changing environments happening all the time and do it consistently to move your team. Those are the things that the last time I saw Deshaun Watson, he struggled with. Is it possible that he gets better at that against Chicago? We'll see. But what I want to see from him, if he wants to win the job, I suggest you don't go 3 and out. Move the ball. Take what the defense is going to give you. You want to show Todd Monken I can sustain these drives, move up and down the field, and at the end of the half, they're going to put you in a 2-minute situation, and you get your team down the field in a 2-minute situation to get points. Those are the things I'm looking for. Do I have faith that he's going to be able to do it? Oh, no. I don't want to see any interceptions, but I still think that he can't be Captain Checkdown. He has to be able to show that he's be willing to throw the ball and put the ball on the money in tight windows. Because
I agree with that, G. Bush. G. Bush, I agree with that. I believe, Deshaun Watson definitely going to have to throw the ball down the field, man. He definitely have to throw that ball down the field. I know I believe they're going to start off with the check downs. That's cool, every quarterback. But at some point, we got to get some deep balls going on, man. I'm with G. Bush on that. You're going to have to know that you can hit them targets 15, 20, 25, 35 yards down. The little 5-10 is cool, but we're going to need that 20, 25, 30, 40, 45 bombs. I'm with G. Bush on that. I'm with G. Bush. He probably definitely going to have to try that out.
Despite what people say, the competition is not over. Because when these games are on TV, you can say all you want behind closed doors about what you think who's the better or what progression or what you like more. When these games hit, it's a funny thing called national television. Everybody got an opinion, and it could be evident which player played better and which player played worse. Well, now we talked about Deshaun Watson. When we get back, we'll tell you what Shedeur Sanders needs to do, or what I want to see from Shedeur Sanders. And we'll come back and do that right here on the fastest 30 minutes in all sports. Your boy, G. Bush, right here with the Ultimate Browns.
It basically looks like a pie, but I think it's way better.
My bad.
Little bites.
Speaking of ultimateness, the Cavs him not being in and out of the huddle, him not being able to understand where people are supposed to be in motion and getting people lined up and debunk that narrative. If he comes out and play clean football, I'm going to tell you what, the rest will take care of itself. Because I ain't got no, we know he'll make plays. I didn't see it all camp. I saw it last year. He's going to throw the football and make splash plays. And the thing that you want to show Todd Monken is not only can I play out of structure, I can play in structure. But the thing you can't teach is what I'm able to do. Is when the chips is down, I got something extra. I'm a little bit faster on game day. My accuracy is a little bit better on game day. The deep accuracy, the deep ball that I'm going to throw, it's different on the game day. And those are the things that you need to tell and give them, put it on tape. Because it's cool to see it in practice, but when you see guys dropping dimes against another team, something strange seems to happen. You start looking at the minutia, and you start looking at the big picture, and you start to tell yourself, I could tell him how to say the plays. If we give him all the reps, he's just going to get better at it. But what we can't teach is, how did he see that throw? I wasn't even thrown over there, but dang it, that's a nice throw. That was a nice deep ball. I told him not to throw that backside dig, but he did it, and he got it in there. Those are the things that you can't teach. You can't teach it. See, sometimes you can teach something. Sometimes it's just innate. But to get the opportunity to be the starting quarterback, sometimes you got to ease certain people's minds. And if Shedeur Sanders can come out here and an opportunity is given in the third quarter, play clean football, no false starts, all that good stuff, and still makes plays, then we got a problem, Houston. Because now he putting two it back to back. Deshaun Watson has to come out and cook. He has to cook. Because if he don't cook, and Shedeur Sanders come in that third quarter and cook, well, you already know Shedeur's starting against the Bills. So that's a back-to-back. That's devastating a little bit. Because what you're saying is he can double them up. It's just like, hey, when I'm kicking off I'm going to kick the ball to you every single time in the beginning of the game. Because I want the ball at half. And if I can score my 2-minute drive before half, and I can get the ball back and score again in the third quarter, I done doubled you up. And you don't want that to happen. Deshaun Watson has to come out and cook. And Shedeur Sanders, you got to keep it even. If you can play it even, trust me, the competition moves on to the Buffalo Bills game.
All right. That's it for now. I'll see y'all a little later with another video, either upload or I'll go live. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. All right. I'm going to get up out of here. 50 is fabulous said this is BS. They decided months ago that Watson was starting no matter how good Shedeur did. 50 is fabulous. Thank you for tuning in. Hit that like button, share button, subscribe button. Become a member for $1.99 a month. And before I go, I will answer you 50. This is fabulous. He's not starting the season. He's starting versus Chicago Bears tomorrow, preseason. For right now, the starter for the season is not assigned, not made yet. So he's starting tomorrow versus Chicago Bears preseason, and then our boy Shedeur starts next week versus the Bills. Okay, so that's all that's going on, man. So calm down, my boy. It's not official for the regular season yet. It is for the preseason tomorrow, and then next week versus the Bills, Shedeur will start. Each of them would get a half and a quarter. Would get 3 quarters, which means Deshaun Watson get 2 quarters tomorrow. Shedeur get a third quarter tomorrow. And then next week, Shedeur get 2 quarters tomorrow. Next week. And then Watson get 1 quarter next week, the third quarter. No, it's not. Unless you can prove it's predetermined. What proof do you got? Before I go, where is the proof that Watson is the starter? Besides you and others just saying what y'all saying, where is the proof that he is the starter? Until it is put on the depth chart, that he is the starter for week 1, then you ain't got no proof, bro. Until it's put on the depth chart that he's number 1, where's the proof at? It's written, hasn't decided. No, where's the footage? You gotta have some footage or paperwork or article that says this. Where's the article? Where's the footage? Where is it? You just saying whatever you want to say. That's all y'all saying. Y'all just speculating. Well, it's the money. He's going to start because of the money. He's going to start because he's a veteran. He's going to start because of Haslam and whatever you saying. Where is it at? It don't matter. If he wins it, then he wins it. I'm not against it. If he wins it, then he wins it. You can't prove that Haslam already said it. You can't prove it. You're just saying it. And then if it happens, I told you. You ain't got no proof though. Where's the proof at? Where is it? Because a lot of y'all thought he was supposed to be gone because of Haslam said it. It didn't happen. A lot of y'all thought he was going to be gone because Haslam said it was the worst decision and we need to move on. But it didn't happen. So where is it? Where is the proof? He didn't win. Watson has been inconsistent. What are you talking about? What are you talking about has nothing to do with tomorrow. Whatever you talking about has nothing to do with tomorrow. We're talking about tomorrow. What? We're talking about the preseason game coming up. Nobody cares about camp no more. Camp is old. It's over with. That's old evaluation. Tomorrow is new evaluation. Just like at your job, right? Just like at your job. There's always new evaluations, right? Before you get a raise or something, it got to be new evaluation. You talking about training camp? That's over with. That don't matter no more. That's old evaluation. You can't prove that it's predetermined. You have no paperwork. You have no video. You have no articles of people saying that he told him this. All you doing is throwing mud on the wall or throwing spaghetti on the wall and see if it falls. That's all you doing. You throwing spaghetti on the wall and see if it falls. That's all you doing. And so if he end up winning it, I told you, but you better come back. You better come back. Because if Shedeur end up winning it I want to make sure you come back. Don't run. If Shedeur wins the starting job, do not hide. Do not hide. If Shedeur wins the starting job, you better come back. You better come back, because people like to say, I told you, but what if it don't work? What if Shedeur really wins it? What if Shedeur actually wins it? What you gonna say? Because you said it's predetermined. So that means what then? If Shedeur wins it, what does that mean? What does that mean? If Shedeur wins it, what does that mean? Just because you watch it, just because you watch me doesn't mean you're gonna run when you're wrong. What does you watching me got anything to do with if you're wrong? I don't understand what's going on right now. I don't get it. You claim that you know it's predetermined. You ain't got no proof. You just saying it. You know who you sound like? Everybody else. Oh, Deshaun Watson going to play because of the money. You sound just like them. Well, because he's the veteran. Because it's a business. All you do is doing what they do. You're throwing spaghetti on the wall, waiting until it fall. That's all this is. You make spaghetti. Well, let's see if it's done. Throw it on the wall. See when it fall. All right, cool. It's ready to go. That's all you doing. You ain't got nothing. Oh, watch this. What was predetermined last year? Watch this, y'all. What was predetermined last year? What was predetermined last year then? Hello? Did you know Shedeur supposed to be redshirted too? Did you know that? Did you know that Kevin Stefanski was going to redshirt Shedeur? Did you know that? Before it came out, did you know that? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You had no idea he was going to get redshirted. You didn't know that. You ain't know it. Something makes me believe Shedeur becomes QB1. The Browns need to be better this time. My bad. What's he say? We can only hope so. Hey, shout out to Detroit. Gemini. That's how you come out. Hey, man, I got a feeling he going to be number one. But to act like, oh, I know Deshaun Watson going to be, I know. They already got it on the chalkboard. Where's the boy? How you know that? You was there in the meetings? You was there in the meetings? You know that? How you know? It's already predetermined. Long time ago. All this stuff is fake. It's a fake competition. You're not the only one saying this. You're not, Fabulous. You're not the only one saying it's a fake competition. Deshaun Watson gonna win it. You ain't the only one, but y'all just saying it. You're just saying stuff. All right? So if Shedeur end up winning, what is your excuse? If Shedeur wins it, what is your response to that? I want to know. If Shedeur wins this competition, what is your response to that? If Shedeur wins it, what is going to be your response to automatically knowing Deshaun Watson is the starter? If he's not the starter, Shedeur win it. What is your rebuttal to that? What is your counter comment to that? Nope, we're not doing that, sir. He did not win. He did not win. How did he win and he's still battling? How did he win if he's still battling right now? He didn't win anything. He's still battling. He did win. He started Deshaun Watson. No, sir. You said you know it's predetermined. You said it was predetermined. Predetermined means way before training camp. Hold on, player. Hold on. Wait. Hold on now. You said it was predetermined. You know what? Hold on now. Hold on. Hold on, man. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Google. Let's go to Google. What does predetermined mean? Google. What is this? What's the definition of predetermined? Huh? Something was decided, planned, or set up ahead of time before it actually happens. Hold on. This is what you said. It's all predetermined. Something was decided, planned, or set up ahead of time before it actually happened. So you can't say that Shedeur won. How did Shedeur win? You said it was already predetermined, so he can't win. How he gonna win something that it was already predetermined? You think it's Kevin Stefanski, bro. You think Todd Monken is Kevin Stefanski, man. Nothing has been decided, sir. Sir, nothing has been decided. How can you say nothing has been decided yet? You can't even... Nothing has been decided. Nothing has been decided, sir. Nobody has been chosen. Nothing has been decided. All you doing is throwing spaghetti against the wall, waiting till it falls. When it falls, it's, yeah, I told you, Deshaun Watson, but what if it stay on the wall? What if Shedeur and the macaroni stay on the wall? What you gonna say? What you gonna say when the noodles stay on the wall and Shedeur win? What are you gonna say then? Predetermined? You just gonna act like you gonna act like you didn't use that predetermined word? Come on, man. Use your brain, bro. Come on, player. Gemini says the Falcons gonna be terrible with Kevin as their coach. This game looks bad already. Hold on. Don't be dissing Kevin Stefanski. Show some respect. Show some respect for your old coach. She said people fall for the okie doke all the time. Hey, Billy D. This man said it was predetermined. But if Shedeur win, then all that go out the window. What he gonna say? What he gonna say then? Y'all said that last year, then guess what? 2 people got traded so Shedeur can play. 2 people got traded so Shedeur can have a chance to play. You don't know what they gonna do. You don't know what they gonna do. Kevin Stefanski thought he had it in the bag. Hey, by middle of the season, he already knew he was getting fired. You don't know what they gonna do. Hello? We ain't trading Myles Garrett. We not trading Myles Garrett. Guess what? Myles Garrett got traded. You don't know what they gonna do. So I don't know what you talking about. It's all predetermined. It's all predetermined, everybody. I know everything. Okay? You know everything. So what's the record then? What's their record then? What's the record of the Cleveland Browns at the end of the season? Since you know everything, what is the record? What's going to be the record then? Come on. Let us know. She said good riddance. She said good riddance. That's the Falcons' problem. You ain't lying. Kevin Stefanski had all us tripping, huh? Hey, Gemini, tell him. Kevin Stefanski had all us messed up, boy. Huh? He had all us messed up. Nigga, what? He had all us messed up. They don't want Shedeur to be successful in the NFL. 50 is fabulous. Yes, something is definitely wrong with you. You need to go get checked out. Okay? You need to go get checked out. Matter of fact, you need a detox. You need to get offline for like 2 weeks. Don't come back online until the season starts. Okay? That narrative is dead. We don't care about that narrative anymore. Shedeur is number 1 and number 2. He's fighting for number 1. All that stuff you talk about, this conspiracy. We don't care anymore. We don't care about no conspiracy no more. You do. Okay? And we don't care no more. Shedeur has beat the odds, beat the haters, and that's all that matters. Okay? Heck yeah. He got PTSD. He won't move on. Hey, Billy D, he just like the Cleveland Brown media. Some of the Cleveland Brown media. 5th round pick. 5th round pick. He's a 5th round pick. He's a 5th round pick. 5th round pick. 5th round pick. He's a 5th round pick. He's a 5th round pick. We in year 2. 5th round pick. He's a 5th round pick. Man, we a 5th round pick. 5th round pick. They can't get over it. Yeah, man. Pre-draft. It's because of pre-draft. It's because of pre-draft. It's because, bro, we in year 2. Pre-draft is because of pre-draft. We in year 2, man. Move on. Pre-draft is because of pre. Move on, man. Move on. We can't. The NFL is conspiring against Shedeur Sanders. Something smell fishy around here. Shedeur keep telling you, man, I'm just happy to be playing. I don't care, Shedeur. NFL conspiring against you, boy. Hey, man, we in year 2, man. Calm down, man. They know damn well he was 1st round pick. We don't care about it. It's over with, man. Bro, do you still think about all your exes that live in Texas? Huh? Are you one of those people that keep thinking about your exes that live in Texas all the time? God damn, man. They don't want him to be great. NFL conspiring against... They still conspiring in year 2. Yeah. Man. Alright, man. I see y'all later. I gotta go. Okay. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll either be live again or I'll drop a video. Alright? So like, share, comment, subscribe. Become a member for $1.99 a month. And I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Salute to everybody, man. And fabulous, you stay fabulous, man. Okay, I'm gone.